Good day. This is Miss Burton Curl. Thank you for coming into the classroom today. And today we are in the final stretch of this quarter. We are in section 6. You have done a lot of work to get to this point. So let's reward yourself. What is the next stage? Ah, we're going to look for what? Employment. Yes. So we're going to talk about what it is we need to do to look for employment. And what is back in the day, one of the things that we used to always go to is a good old newspaper. And now we have the electronic age, and we can move forward into cyberspace and be able to find jobs online. So let's take the old school and extra. Let's hear about what is it that we're going to be focusing on as we move to learn how to look for employment, okay? So section 6 is going to be dealing with that as I share my screen with you. Okay, so in this section, again, we want to be cognizant that this is South Seattle material, and we are not to distribute this outside of Life Skills to Work. We're going to use the formula that we developed in section 6.1 to maximize our outcomes, and we're going to address it with the 10 work fundamentals. So, in the 10 work fundamentals, we want to look at how do we address this is just a quick review of the formula, the interest plus the time and the effort plus W2. W2 stands for the whys and the works. So, you've the 10 fundamental work rules, goals, whatever you want to call it. What is it that we have to do? Number one, you got to get up in the morning. You got to become entrenched in your morning and get up with the right way to be able to prepare yourself. That's number one. Number two, got to work. There's a lot of things you got to do. If you have children, you got to get up and feed them breakfast. You got to give them babies their baths. Men, you got to get out and hit the pavement to find that income to support the family. Some single parents, you got to get out there, even in the pandemic, because it's essential. Okay, so that's the got to. Next three, on time, before time, every time. Those of you who have had Mr. Garcia, on a personal note, he will ingrain this in you. On time, before time, every time. This is very important because it gives a presence, a physical present, a mental present for your employers and yourself. If you're due to start work at 8 o'clock, you don't want to walk through the door at 8 o'clock. You want to be sitting at the location that you have agreed to be at when you sign that employment contract. So that is what you're agreeing to. I am going to make myself available for those times that you have set aside for me to work here. Four, do your very best. Do your very best. It reflects on the agreement that you have. If you're not quite sure how to do something, then let's pull back on our learn to learn process and begin to ask questions. Pass the juice. Number five, pass the juice. Pass the juice, yes. You want to pass your knowledge down, your experience, your enthusiasm, and everything that you have to be able to show I'm a team player. I can get this done. Six, Use your words by the questions and answer way. So you're going to always find yourself using the learn to learn process, because at times you're going to come into situations and you're not going to be quite sure how to address it. Move forward, ask questions. And then in asking questions, you will get an answer. And most importantly, listen. Listen is different from hearing. That's hearing. Just a sound, interference. Hearing is simply one of your senses. I hear that sound, but can you listen to what I'm saying? No, we have interference. I did that intentionally. So be attentive, listening. And if you are not getting the message, we talked about communication earlier. Take away the interference so you can get a clear understanding and give the benefit that you are definitely engaged. 8, cooperate. To cooperate means to work together with other people for a common purpose or goal. Okay? Simple. Cooperate. What's the goal here? Are we on the same page? What are we trying to get done? When we went into this pandemic, we all had to come onto a common goal. What is it that we need to do? Deliver the message to the students. How do we get this material out to students in every format, in every skill level? That was the goal that we all cooperated on, and that worked fabulously. The blueprint. The blueprint will work if you work the blueprint. So why do I take time to sit down and to write out a journal? Because in this journal, this helps with the blueprint. I have activities that I have outlined that I need to have done. So it's important. However, you are able to motivate yourself to pull out a blueprint. I say build a vision board in your diary. A vision every day, your vision board. Just keep adding to it. In class, we talked about Steve Harvey and how he built a vision board. So the blueprint is your GPS to help you navigate through hard times. It's going to keep you focused and it's going to keep you motivated. And it's going to take you back to 6.0, the formula. Lastly, number 10, repeat every day. No excuses. Excuses are made for those of incompetence. And they are the tools that build monuments of nothing. So, no excuses. Now, as you get ready to do the handout, you're going to ask to complete the questions. And in completing the questions, that be fair to yourself and be honest with yourself. Okay? So, moving right along, I'll share this assignment. Looking forward to reading your responses. Thank you now. Bye.